Is the Denver real estate market finally shifting in favor of buyers? Guys, I'm going to cover everything you need to know about today's real estate market here in Denver, Colorado in the next 5 minutes. Let's get into it. We're going to be reviewing this report, the weekly market brief. Pricing pressure and buyers' leverage continue to build. Guys, new listings dropped sharply during the 4th of July holiday weekend. Not a surprise, but what is a surprise is expired and withdrawn listings surged to the highest level that we've seen this year. The result is, meaningful decline in inventory in 2025. Whether this marks a shift in seller behavior driven by growing awareness that market has become more challenging or simply reflects the usual holiday slowdown remains to be seen. Guys, I have my hypothesis on this, but we'll get to that shortly. Average days on market has climbed to 48 days. Seller concessions are now averaging $7,000 per contract, and only 15% of homes are selling above asking price. Nearly 47% of listings have undergone at least one price reduction, and the average sold home is closing more than 4% below its original list price. These are clear signs that buyers are gaining ground and that sellers must sharply attune to market feedback. Now, what comes next, guys? Well, more of the same, but sharper. Everything unfolding right now, we predicted. So what's likely? Now, guys, if you've joined the channel before, we've been talking about this. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe because we're going over this really, really impactful information for those of you looking to buy, sell, or invest here in Colorado, whether you're looking to do that in the next 3 to 6 to 12 months. This information is going to set you up for success. But we predicted this stuff. So pricing will continue to decline through the end of the year. Price reductions will become standard operating procedure. Some sellers will get ahead of the negative price curve and successfully sell. Others, maybe they'll blame their agent, only to eventually realize the truth that the market is forcing a reset in either price or condition. Meanwhile, buyers who can zoom out and take a long-term view will find some of the best opportunities we've seen in years. Now, guys, let's get to the data. Only 694 properties hit the market last week, while a record 607 listing agreements expired and another 255 homes were withdrawn. Guys, that's absolutely crazy. 844 properties. I'm sorry, that's nearly 60 properties that went off the market. You combine that with 844 properties going under contract, it actually pushed the total active inventory down by 5% to 13,000 homes across the Denver market, the first meaningful drop of the year. While this dip happens almost every July around the holiday week, there are early signs that something deeper is at play. Specifically, a steady decline in new listings since April suggests many would-be sellers are getting spooked by current market conditions and opting to sit tight. This is the graph right here, guys. This is the fall in inventory, and we needed that big time. I really like to see this graph. I'll tell you why here in a sec. Looking back over the past 4 years, some of this pattern is clearly seasonal, but the severity of this drop, the drop this year points to a new dynamic taking place. Ironically, the shift could work in favor of sellers. If hesitant homeowners continue to stay on the sidelines, the typical seasonal surge in inventory may be muted, helping rebalance supply and demand just enough to keep prices from falling faster and limit how high days on market climbs. That said, let's be clear, prices will continue to decline. The average days on market will likely push past 80 days before the year is out. For sellers, it's not a matter of panic. It's just calls for precision, preparation, and realistic expectations. Guys, that is it. We have successfully explained what's happening in the market in 4 minutes. Now, here's the thing, guys. I think what we're seeing in regard to inventory decreasing is, maybe some sellers are spooked because of market conditions, but I think there's also a large amount of sellers in today's market that they just can't sell their house for what they need to, right? I've been on listing consultations where we look at the home value and the seller's like, man, I didn't realize the market was happening the way it is. And unfortunately, we're just going to have to sit tight because we can't sell our house for as much as we need to sell. And I think that's kind of what's at play here. But the market is actually balancing in a way we didn't really expect. And so be sure to subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned as we will go live every Wednesday with our Denver real estate market update, just like this one, to explain what the new trend that we're seeing emerge is going to do in the coming weeks. And guys, as much as we love doing these videos, we love to serve you more. And so if you guys have questions about today's real estate market, you're looking to buy, sell, or invest here in Colorado, I am your guy. I've been licensed for 10 years at Colorado Home Realty, as you can see down below. And I'm going to put my information in the chat. Feel free to reach out to me. I am the one answering text calls. And with that, thank you guys for joining, and we'll catch you on the next update. Cheers.